Assalamu alaikum. Another feature of using ACR is that we can build our Docker image remotely in Azure, then push this image to a container registry automatically. So we create the application in our machine and also we create the Docker file. Then we use a simple ACR command to build the image in Azure and push the image to a Docker container registry. So let's see how to do that. First thing is I will create a new application. So .NET new MVC and I will call it my app. So now let's go inside the root folder of the application. So now we will add a Docker file. For that, I will create a new file and I will call it Docker file. So here we will write the instruction to build our Docker image and we specify the name of the DLL that will be used to execute our application inside the container, my app. I will also add the docker ignore file. So docker ignore, and here I will ignore two folders, the bin folder and the ops folder. So to use this feature in ACR, we need two things. We need a resource group and we need also an Azure Container Registry. And to create a resource group in Azure, we use the command azgroup create. And here we specify the name of the resource group and the location. Okay. And after that, we create an Azure Container Registry as a ACR create. And here we specify three things: the name of the container registry, the resource group, and also the SKU. Okay, but I have already a resource group and an Azure Container Registry, so I will use them in this demo. So now to build our Docker image using ACR, we use the command ACR build, and here we will specify the name of the registry, the name of the image or the tag of our Docker image. So here, the tag of the Docker image and the location of the Docker file. So for the registry, I have already a container registry that is called ACR task. And for the image, I will call it my app and I will give it the version. So now let's execute this command and see the output of this command. So here ACR will upload all the code in form of a tile file in Azure, and then the image will be built in Azure and not in our machine. So that's why here, if we focus on the beginning, here you see that we are packing the source code into a tab to upload, and then here we upload the archive source. So the image will be built in Azure and not in our machine. Here also you see all the steps to build the Docker image, but these steps happen in Azure and not in our machine. After that, we will test if the image is available in our machine, and we will not find the image because it is built in Azure. So we will find the image here, but not in our machine. So let's wait for the image to finish building. Now the image is built successfully. If we check if we have any Docker image here, we don't find any Docker image. Okay, now let's go to our ACR registry and refresh here to see if we have any image. Here now you find your Docker image built and pushed automatically in your Azure Container Registry, and here is the version 1 of the image. So as I said, the image is not built in our machine, but the image is built in Azure. That's why we find the image here in the container registry, and we didn't find it in our in our machine. So I hope that the demo was helpful. Thank you very much.